Yo, Andrew here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Blackberry Movie. In this video, I'll present to you 3 reasons to watch this film and 2 reasons not to watch this film, so stick around for my pros and cons list. It's hard to believe that in the early 2000s, BlackBerry was the market-leading smartphone. But it really was, and this movie is about the rise of the BlackBerry. I went into this movie not expecting much out of it, but I was pleasantly surprised. As the movie starts, we're introduced to 2 of the founders of Research in Motion, Mike Lazaridis and Doug Fregin. They are running an awkward sales pitch to an aggressive corporate hotshot Jim Balsillie, played by Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now, unfortunately for the real Doug Fregin, his film version was sacrificed and portrayed as a stereotypical nerd of the 90s, which was just annoying and unnecessary. The real Doug Fregin actually doesn't look or act anything like the character. The director used his role to set up a scene for the culture of the company at the time, which is naturally even way more annoying. Okay, let's get back on track. The awkward sales pitch failed on the same day as Jim Balsillie is fired for being somewhat of an asshole. So, out of options, he saw an opportunity in the concept from the botched presentation and negotiated that he be the co-CEO of this company. The movie then takes you through the immoralities of the tech world. A group of friends hooked on computers make a groundbreaking discovery while having fun. The idea finds a buyer, the money rolls in, and then the fun disappears. And in BlackBerry's case, the subsequent demise and the distant memory of the BlackBerry smartphone. The movie simplifies the story, but it's still understandable. If you want the full and accurate story, then you should read this book. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through the cons and then the pros right after. Con number 1, the director giving the headband to Doug Fregin's character who didn't need to wear it at all. It was already an annoying character. The headband just made me just want to strangle him. Con number 2, Glenn Howerton, the guy who played Jim, didn't want to shave his beautiful head of hair, and it shows because he had this botched kind of balding head which looked like an alien oblong head. It's just silly. Con number 3, we are led to believe that a BlackBerry name came from a stain of a BlackBerry on the founder's shirt, but it was an ambiguous and totally untrue story. And I feel like we were taken for a ride, and I just don't like that kind of stuff. It just rubs me wrong, because tell it like it is. Okay, so now moving over to the pros. Pro number 1, this movie is shot in a similar style of Air and The Office, almost like a documentary. I think it helps to take us on a journey back into the 90s. Pro number 2, both the leading actors absolutely nailed their parts. The dialogue was fresh and funny, and it doesn't have ending fatigue. It ends as just the demise of BlackBerry began, which is well timed. I rate this movie an impressive 7 out of 10. I didn't think it was going to be this good, but I was pleasantly surprised. So my thoughts on this movie. This movie was not well marketed at all. You probably didn't even know this movie existed. And it has a very low budget. However, what it lacks in budget, it makes up in heart. It's a decent story well told. And that's my 2 cents. Let me know your thoughts about this film in the comments. Like and subscribe if this video brought you any value. Till next time, peace.